Hi everyone, it's BDevine again here, and I just wanted to talk quickly about the subject of worry. Now, I know that this is a huge thing for everybody, and I myself am very, very guilty of being a big worrier. And the trouble is that when you're worrying about situations, whether it be someone else, or what's going on in your life or the future, or whatever it is that you're worrying about, you're not actually doing any good for the situation by worrying about it. When you are worrying about it, you are putting a negative energy on the situation, person, place, or whatever is going on. I hear all too often, I'm worried about such and such a person, what can I do to help them? And the biggest thing that you can do to help them is stop worrying about them and just send love to the situation. That is something that will heal so many things in our lives. And when you are worrying about things over and over and over and over and over again, you are actually driving yourself nuts with this, and you are causing yourself to have so many physical symptoms, it's not even funny. I for years have obviously, as parents, we worry about our children, we worry about our own parents. When something has gone wrong, we worry about whether we've done something to make it happen. We worry about our loved ones who are in spirit, and for goodness sakes, they are happier than we are. We are worried about bills, we are worried about the weather, we are worried about the world ending. These ridiculous things are actually causing us to go through trials and tribulations in our life more so than we ever need to. Whenever somebody tells me that they are worried about a situation in their life, I immediately go, oh, that's making it worse, guy. That is making it so much worse for you. What are you worrying about? Why are you worrying about it? Because worry is going to bring you problems with your, digestive system. Chronic sufferers of IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, are big time worriers. Chronic people that have got heart problems or palpitations or anxiety issues, nervousness, are worried. And it's the most stupidest emotion that we can have in our, whole system. And, it's the one thing that every single one of us is guilty of doing. As I said, I was a huge worrier my entire life. And I'd push it away, and then I'd get on with my life, and then the worry would just creep itself up, and then I'd push it away, and then, and I thought, how can I actually forget about worrying, And the secret was that each time that this thing, crept up in my life, I'd go, no, I'm not going to worry about that. In fact, I'm going to just imagine that everything is perfect, and I'm just going to imagine love on the situation, and if nothing happens, well, no news is good news, so doesn't matter. And what I'm doing is I'm creating love and healing and blessings back to myself, so away you go. Now, it's a chattering thing that goes on in your mind. You can't help it sometimes that be concerned about a person that might be in ill health, so change everything to the opposite. If you're worrying about a family member that is unwell, well, believe me, they're already worrying about their state of affairs. So imagine them how you would like them to be. It's a healing energy. You are a healer. Deep inside, you were born that way. So instead of seeing them continually getting worse, see them continually getting better. This is the only way you're going to stop a worry habit. When you are confronted with other people's worries and dramas, try not to take it on. So you've built this shield around yourself of protection, and instead of, let them speak if they want to speak, but then direct it all back to love and letting go of the problem. This is, we have been a worrying world, a world where our thoughts and our emotions that are in these lower energies rise out to the atmosphere, and it's all just trapped around the aura of the earth. And of course, the more that we worry, the more that we send it out there, and then the more it's concentrated and sent back to earth. It's just this never-ending cycle. Well, the same thing happens when you are sending healing and miracles and love to people. The miracles go out, the healing goes out around the aura of the earth and is sent back and concentrated back to us. So wow, let's change it. Let's do something completely different. And I know I'm always saying to you guys, let's change things and forget about the past and all of that. And believe me, I know what all these issues are like. Firsthand, and there hasn't been any situation that I haven't been through myself, worried myself, been a total negative person in my life. I've been a total skeptic in my life. How funny is that? I was a total skeptic about psychics and anything spiritual, totally skeptical about it. I've had, family members die, I've had family members push me aside. I've been abandoned, I've been left in religious communes during my life, actually 3 different religious communes, and just left there and wasn't sure whether anyone was coming to get me again. I've dealt with dealings with my children, I've been to courts, I've never been arrested for anything, no, but I've dealt with other people's situations that have involved me. There has just been number of things going on in my life, and now I've learned that the worry and the oh God please help me deal hasn't done anything. It's actually just made things worse and made me weaker, made me stay in that level of everything wrong happens to me, that kind of thing, or I'm worried about them because they're not talking to me and what did I do and blah blah blah, or whatever you think that you've done to cause this whole thing, whatever. So believe me, I know what it's like to experience grief, loss, abandonment, no money, living on the street, hair falling out, being obese, being skinny, almost anorexic, being in between, dealing with teenage children, having one child that doesn't live with me through the negativity of the father. Just one thing after the other has been in my life. So I guess that it's been there so that I can rise above it and show you guys also how to do it. So please understand that the worry business should not even be in our vocabulary. In fact, stress and worry are only existing because they are in our vocabulary. So if we worry, if we're worrying and worrying and worrying, we're not doing anybody any good, especially we are just killing ourselves, we are just killing our spirit. So we can't do this to ourselves anymore. So please know that I'm there with you guys, the angels, guides, everybody are there waiting for you to take that step away from worry in your life. As I said, they can't help you, they just can't do anything until you make the step forward and you ask for them to be there and help you. There are worrying angels that, they don't worry, they take your worries away. There are thousands of them. For every single situation in your life, it's said that there are a legion of angels to help you. So a legion apparently is 6,000. Okay, so for every little area of your life that you can think of, there is 6,000 angels to take care of it, and we use maybe 1 or 2 a day. Get going, people, ask for the support that is there. Embrace yourself with this, Make decisions that, write things down and say all the things that you worry about, okay? Write it all down on a piece of paper and go straight outside and bury it in the grass or in the dirt, or burn it. Just burn it and let it go to the universe. Let it all be taken care of, and forget about it and start a new day fresh. Just for one day, make sure that you are forgetting about anything else but the love that you feel for yourself, embracing miracles in your life, and forget the worry habit. It's a very, very big thing. It may rear its ugly head every now and then, but you know what it is then. And you know that it doesn't do that person that you're worrying about any good for you to actually concentrate the worry by also worrying. So just love and detach, love and detach. See everything working out fine. Send 1,000 angels over that way, whatever it is that you do. to push the responsibility away from yourself. So guys, that was just one, I just wanted to bring that up. I know that there's somebody out there with a terrible backache, you know, and and you are carrying 1,000 people on your back. No wonder you've got a backache, okay? So please, let's ditch all that extra weight now. And you might notice that you feel lighter in your body, in physical body also, just from letting go of a few people that have been hanging around. So everybody, thank you for listening, and I'll put some links below to websites and such that might help you to move forward in your life. Okay, goodbye from me until the next video. Goodbye.